Welcome student to Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Subject Applied Mathematics. Myself Mrs. Smita Shekhar Kamre. Our chapter is integration, chapter number 4. Today's lecture we have to discuss about the integration by substitution. What does this mean? Integral of some standard form. Integral of the form integration f of x raised to n f dash of x dx, or integration f dash of x upon f of x dx, or integration f in bracket f of x f dash of x dx are all more or less of the same type, and the use of substitution y is equal to f of x will reduce the given function to simple standard form, which can be integrating using integration formula. That means the derivative of such function is available in multiplication, division, or it is the combination available in main function. Then we have to use the substitution method and we derive the parametric function and then evaluate the integration rule. So we have to must revise the formula. Differentiation formula. Derivative of x 1, integration of 1 dx x plus c. Derivative of a into x is a, integration of a dx is ax plus c. Derivative of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. But integration of x raised to n dx is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c, where n not equal to minus 1. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Integration of sin x dx is minus cos x plus c. Derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. Integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus c. Derivative of tan x is sec square of x. Integration of sec square of x dx is equal to tan x plus c. Derivative of cot x minus cosec square x. Integration of cosec square x dx is minus cot x plus c. Derivative of sec x into tan x. Integration of sec x into tan x dx is sec x plus c. Derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Integration of cosec x into cot x dx is minus cos x plus c. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. Integration of 1 upon x dx is log x plus c. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Integration of e raised to x is e raised to x plus c. Derivative of a raised to x log a into a raised to x. Integration of a raised to x is a raised to x upon log a plus c, where a greater than 0, a not equal to 1. Derivative of sin inverse x 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Integration of 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx is sin inverse x plus c. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x plus c. Derivative of sec inverse x is equal to 1 upon x under root x square minus 1. Integration of 1 upon x under root x square minus 1 dx is equal to sec inverse of x plus c. So we have to take the example based on this. Evaluate I is equal to integration sin cube x cos x dx. Now here sin x derivative is available in multiplication, that why integration f of x into f dash of x dx is applicable. We have to put y is equal to sin x. Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx. Sin x derivative is cos x. Therefore, dy remains as the same, dx goes this side. That's why dy is equal to cos x sin x. Instead of cos x dx, we have to put dy. Instead of sin cube x, we have to put the y cube. We know that integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why y raised to 4 upon 4 plus c. But we have to resubstitute the value of y. Y is equal to sin x. That's why sin x raised to 4 upon x plus c. It is the final answer? No. Sin x raised to 4x upon 4 plus c is the right answer. Next, evaluate I is equal to e raised to x minus e raised to minus x, e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. Best way, here we have to apply integration f of x upon f dash of x dx is equal to, we have to evaluate. Here e raised to x derivative is e raised to x, but e raised to minus x derivative minus e raised to minus x. That's why minus minus here is there. So that's why we have to put y is equal to e raised to x plus e raised to minus x is equal to dy by dx. Differentiate with respect to x. E raised to x derivative e raised to x, e raised to minus x derivative is minus 1. Minus 1, that's why e raised to x minus e raised to a minus x is there. We have to take the cross multiplication, dy remain as the same. E raised to x minus e raised to minus x into dx. Now we have to put e raised to x minus e raised to minus x dx is equal to dy upon e raised to x plus e raised to minus x is equal to y. We have to know that integration of 1 upon x is log x. That's why integration of dy by y is log y plus c. We have to resubstitute the value of y is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. Integration of tan x. We know that integration of tan x we can write sin x upon cos x. We know that the integration derivative of cos x is sin x but minus sin x. So no problem, we have to shifting that. So that's why we have the integration f dash of f of x is equal to log modulus of f of x. That's why y is equal to cos x we have to put. Dy by dx is equal to cos x derivative is minus sin x. Minus sin x shift this side, dx this side. So minus dy is equal to sin x dx. Instead of sin x dx we have to put minus dy. Instead of cos x we have to put y. We know that integration of 1 upon y is log y. Minus remain as the same. Log y is equal to log. We have to resubstitute the value of y is cos x. That is why log cos x plus c. And note that log sec x is 1 upon sec x into tan x. That is tan x is remaining. That's why integration of tan x is equal to log of sec x. Now integration of cot x. Same trick we have to apply. We know that cot x is what? Yes, cos x upon sin x. That's why cos x upon sin x is there. So therefore y is equal to sin x we have to put. What is the derivative of sin x? Yes, that is cos x. Therefore dy by dx is equal to cos x. Now we have to shift dx this side, dy remain as the same. Dy is equal to cos x dx. So instead of cos x dx we have to put dy. Instead of sin x we have to put y. We know that integration of log 1 upon y is log y. We have to resubstitute the value of y is log sin x plus c. We know that derivative of log sin x is 1 upon sin x into cos x, that is cot x. That's why integration of cot x is log sin x plus c. Now evaluate e raised to minus sin inverse of x 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. We know that derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, but derivative of sin inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. That's why we have to put y is equal to sin inverse x. Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So dx goes this side, dy remain as the same, dy is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx. That's why instead of 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx we have to put the dy, and instead of sin inverse x we have to put the y. That's why integration of e raised to y dy, we know that integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. That's why integration of e raised to y is e raised to y plus c. We have to resubstitute the value of y is sin inverse of x. Therefore, we derive the final answer e raised to sin inverse of x plus c. Now, least but not last. Yes, that is the evaluate log x raised to 5 upon x. Everybody know the derivative of log x is 1 upon x. That's why we have to put y is equal to log x. Derivative of y dy by dx. Derivative of log x 1 upon x. Shifting 1 upon x dx remain as the same. Dy remain as the same. Instead of 1 upon x dx we have to put the dy log x. Instead of log x we have to put y raised to 5. We know that x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why y raised to 5 goes to y raised to 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 is y raised to 6 upon 6 plus c. Now we have to put the value of y is log x. Therefore log x raised to 6 upon 6 plus c is the final answer. Now evaluate cos x 2 plus 3 sin x. If in numerator one function's derivative is available, we know that integration of f dash of x upon f of x dx is log modulus f of x. That's why we have to take the putting pattern for the 2 plus 3 sin x. Constant derivative is always 0. Yes, differentiate with respect to x to both sides. dy by dx is equal to 3, derivative of 2 0, 3 remain as the same, sin x derivative is cos x. So dx goes this side, 3 goes this side, 1 upon 3 dy is equal to cos x dx. That's why 1 upon 3 dy upon y, we have to put 2 plus 3 sin x as a y. So we know that 1 upon y is log y, 1 upon 3 constant plus c. We have to resubstitute the value of y is 2 plus 3 sin x. So we derive y is what? 2 plus 3 sin x. So that's why 1 upon 3 is the final answer. Log y is 2 plus 3 sin x plus c. Now evaluate x square minus 5 bracket raised to 4. Now what happened? Into x is there. We know that derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of constant is 0. So easily multiply. Yes, that's why we have to take the here integration of f of x into f dash of x dx is what? Yes, let us check. Y is equal to x square minus 5 is there. Differentiate with respect to x to both sides. dy by dx, derivative of y is 1, dy by dx. Derivative of x square is 2x, derivative of constant is 0. Therefore cross multiplication, dy is equal to 2x into dx. So 1 upon 2, 2 goes this side, 1 upon 2 dy is equal to x dx. We have x dx, so instead of x dx 1 upon 2 dy we have to put, instead of x square minus 5 we have to put y and 4 remain as the same. We know that 1 upon 2 is constant, so we have to take the outside. What is the integration of y raised to 4? Yes, it is y raised to 5 upon 5. We know that integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why 1 upon 10 y raised to 5 plus c is the final answer. We have to resubstitute the value of y, not to close, that is y is equal to x square minus 5. That's why we derive the final answer of integration of x square minus 5 raised to 4 x dx is 1 upon 10 x square minus 5 bracket raised to 5 plus c. Oh, cos root x upon root x. We know that derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. So let us check. Cos root x upon root x dx is there. Cos root x, we now can understand a upon b is equal to a into 1 upon b. That's why cos root x remain as the same. 1 upon root x dx we have to compare. We have to put the root x is equal to y. So differentiate with respect to x. dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 root x. So 1 upon 2, 2 goes this side, 2 dy, root x as the same. So we have to put 1 upon root x dx is equal to 2 dy and cos, instead of root x we have to put y. We know that what is the value of cos y? Yes, minus sin y. That's why the final answer we derive is the sin root x. Yes, it is right. Obviously, plus c. Evaluate cos log x dx. Cos log x dx. What is the derivative of log x? Is equal to t. We have to exponential and logarithmic form we have to apply because 1 upon x is not available. So best way, log x equal to t. Therefore, what if no base is for log, we have to consider e raised to t is equal to x. We have to convert log into exponential. So that's why x is equal to e raised to t. So log x equal to t, we have to differentiate log x equal to t. So we know that 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. dt goes 1 upon x dx remain as the same. So dx is equal to x dt. X is what? E raised to t. That's why dx is equal to e raised to t dt. So therefore dx, instead of dx we have to use e raised to t dt. What is the integration of